Hi guys, welcome to Flash Fact. Today we're going to look at how to respec your weapon. I've seen a few players who have been essentially changing the weapon the character we're using. Uh, there's two ways to do that. The first way is to basically go to the marketplace. Did I go through? And then get what is known as a respec token weapon type. It's $4.50 if you're a member, $5 if you're not a member. Although unless you really cannot wait, I wouldn't suggest using that because the thing is, when your character is level 3, sure, you're limited in the weapons you can use and where you can essentially assign your points. Like you can see, all the weapons are locked except for the staff, which is the weapon that I created my character with. If I wanted my character right now to have the bow, I would have no choice but to go into the vendor, purchase a weapon respec token, and then switch the weapon to bow. But the thing is, if you wait until your character is level 10, once you reach level 10, all your weapons gets unlocked. I'll show it to you right away. So once you reach level 10, essentially all the weapons gets unlocked. So once you reach level 10, you can assign all your points, your new points, into the weapon of your choice. And eventually you will have enough skill points to pretty much put skill points into any weapon you want. Like not only will you be able to more or less purchase all the powers the combos you want from your main weapon, but you're going to be able to put points into a truckload of other weapons if you want to. So essentially, just wait until you reach level 10, and you're going to be able to assign all your new skill points to the new weapon of your choice. But if somehow you don't want to wait until you gain more skill points, you really want to change what your weapon right away. What you can do once you reach level 10 is you can use what is known as a little respec station. You can have one in your base if you've purchased it from the marketplace. Essentially, if you go into the marketplace and to the base items, uh, you can either purchase the respec station by itself, or I'm pretty sure there should be a bundle with it. Okay, and there's the War Room amenity pack where you can get the respec station. As you can see, the bundle has the respec station, the bank, and the sparring target. Or if you want, you can just purchase the respec station by itself. Sadly, I have no idea how much it is. As you can see, I've already purchased it, so and it was a long time ago, so I don't really know what the price is. And if you don't have a base, or if you don't want to purchase the respec station from the marketplace, there is a collection you can gather to in order to be able to get a respec station in your base, or you can just go to the watchtower. I'll show you where right now. So here in the watchtower is where you can go to use the respec station. So as you can see, the respec station are centered into this area here of the watchtower. So instead of if you want to purchase a respec weapon token, well, it's your money. You can do what you want. But I would suggest not wasting your money doing that, and instead just wait until you reach level 10 and use a respec station. So essentially, once you've reached level 10, if you decide that you don't want to use the weapon you're using anymore, you just come here. The first time it costs you $500 to use, And the more you use it during the same day, the more it will be a little more expensive. Like I think next time it's like 600 or 700 and 800, and it goes up a bit like that. Although I think there is a cap, like I think it caps at something like $1,200. But so for $500 you can essentially respec your skill points. Again, you respec either your powers and your skills only, or your powers only. So in this case, what we're interested in is the skills only. So let's do that. So as you saw, we changed we reset the skills of our character. So if we look into the weapons, right now our little friend had the brawling weapon, and as you can see, I no longer have the brawling weapon. If you were to use the respec token and change your weapon, you would get that also. You wouldn't be able to use the weapon you have right now. So if that ever happens, that's what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to use your weapon anymore, even though my weapon is still equipped. As you can see, I just can't use it. So right now our little guy was using brawling. So we're going to purchase another weapon instead. So let's take a look. I'm pretty sure I have a martial art weapon. So I'll use that for now. So essentially, let's say I want to change my weapon to martial arts. So I respect my powers, my weapons. So I'll go back into my weapons, and I'll spend my martial art my skill points into martial arts. I'll put it anywhere because it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to use that anyway. So once I'm done spending all the points I want into my new weapon, then I can go back into my inventory, then I can equip my new weapon, and now I'm going to be able to fight. And of course, if you respec your weapon, you're going to need a new weapon in order to be able to continue the good fight. There's usually a few vendors in the police stations and the safe houses.
Keeping your equipment in good working order makes all the difference, as well as making sure you've got
So
the
some of those
latest
vendors will have
gear.
weapons for you to use. Of course, if your character is level 30, there are various vendors in the watchtower who are going to be able to sell you weapons.
Hey there.
They're a little expensive in terms of marks of victory, but if you really want to change your weapon, these vendors will do the trick. And of course, another place where you can purchase weapons is in the broker. So let's go into weapons. As you can see, there's all the weapon styles are here. So you can just decide to select a weapon style and then look through the weapons that you can use. As you can see, some of them are very expensive, some not so much. And sometimes it's not necessarily because the weapons are that powerful. Like as you can see, the weapons here are not very powerful. But some of the styles, sometimes the style is why the weapons are so expensive. Certain styles are very rare. So the weapons with a very rare style will be much more expensive than those with a very common style. You can see the Night Step knives are pretty expensive, even though the stats aren't that great. But the style is the Cutlass, which is probably a rare weapon style. And of course, if you want to see what the weapon looks like, you just need to hit preview, and you can see what the weapon looks like, and even what your character looks like with the weapons. So that was Flashback for today. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.